Hey guys, in case you missed our last videos, we've been exploring Helsinki for the last couple of days and we discovered some wonderful places around.
This episode will be a little bit different as usual, as we already made a video about what to do in Helsinki in 24 hours.
Yeah, I've realized there is so much more to see and do around, so we are catching our train to the airport and making a list about 20 things to do in the capital city of Finland.
Starting probably with one of the most iconic part of the city, the Helsinki Cathedral, which stands on the northern part of the Senate Square.
Walking the stairs from the square leading to this landmark, you can get a pretty nice view over the city, which makes the experience even more charming. The cathedral was built in neoclassical style in mid-19th century. Today it's an active Lutheran church decorated with statues of 12 apostles from the outside, and the interior of the cathedral has a white minimalistic design.
The second thing on our list is the Suomenlinna Fortress, which spreads across a few linked islands and it's one of the biggest sea fortresses in the world. This area is easy to reach by hopping on the city transport ferry from the Market Square, which operates all year round, and the journey takes about 15 minutes. This UNESCO World Heritage Site is a perfect getaway from the hustle and bustle of Helsinki, where you can enjoy coastal nature and learn about the history of Finland.
One of the things that shouldn't be missed while visiting Scandinavia is definitely tasting a fresh salmon in any possible way.
Oh yeah, and I think we found the best spot in Helsinki where to try salmon soup, and it was the best one we ever had. The Market Square is a home to lively open-air stalls selling food, handcrafts, wooden items, gifts and anything else you could think of.
Located just right next to the square, you find the historic market hall called the Vanha Kauppahalli. This traditional 19th century venue offers unique Finnish experience. One of the indoor stalls, the Soup and More, is a spot where we tried the fresh salmon soup, and it was honestly one of the most delicious soup we ever had.
Can you feel the salmon?
Definitely, I can smell it as well. Wonderful.
The thing number 4 on our list is the iconic Alas Seapool, located on the water of the Baltic Sea. Open year-round, this marine spa provides unique experiences for locals and visitors as well. Alas Seapool has 3 saunas, 2 warm water pools and 1 seawater pool, to which the water is pumped from nearby stream and filtered clean. Except the wellness facilities, there's a cafe, a restaurant and also the Alas Sky Bar.
The next treasure of Finland that shouldn't be missed is the largest Orthodox church in Western Europe. The Uspensky Cathedral rises above the city center and completes the Helsinki skyline with its golden cupolas and red brick facade. The cathedral has several valuable icons, from which a few were stolen in recent years. After the robbers had been caught and jailed, one of them had a change of his heart and revealed the location of the stolen icon. After 8 months in the ground, it was a miracle that it remained nearly undamaged and it was put back to the church.
You probably wouldn't think about putting a library on your itinerary when exploring a new city, but trust me, this one is really special. The Helsinki Central Library, commonly named as Oodi, is a public library located close to the central station. Its impressive architecture asks for attention, as apart from the top floor, the whole facade is made entirely from wood. Oodi is not only a library, rather it's a meeting place featuring so much more than just borrowing books. books. It's free to enter, and among the services it offers, there is, for example, a professional studio rentals, gaming rooms, wide range of tools from electronic workstation to laser cutters, and not forgetting traditional handicrafts as sewing machines.
Number 7 on our Helsinki itinerary goes to the Ursula Cafe, located on the shore of the Baltic Sea in Kaivopuisto Park. It's a perfect stop after a walk from one of the 8 Catholic parishes in Finland, St. Henry Cathedral. Cafe Ursula offers variety of salty and sweet pastries, freshly brewed coffee, and other organic local products. Both interior and exterior sittings provide beautiful views to the sea and its islands.
The next thing to do in Helsinki, no matter the day or the weather, is visiting the Kaisaniemi Botanic Garden. Situated close to the city center, this university garden offers a unique tropical experience all year round. The complex consists of an outdoor central garden and 2 types of glass houses, the Rainforest House and the Palm House. You can easily spend a couple of hours navigating yourself around, relaxing and learning about the different types of plants.
Tempeli-Aukio Church is probably one of the most unique spots in Helsinki we visited. It's also known as the Rock Church because it was excavated directly into a solid rock. Completed in 1969, this church holds Lutheran services, and due to its excellent acoustics, it's also a popular venue for concerts. The church has a dome made out of copper and glass through which the light spreads inside and creates beautiful light patterns.
Tip number 10 is to soak up the Finnish nature, as the archipelago of Helsinki consists of around 330 islands. You can enjoy a perfect getaway from busy capital city to lush green forests, sandy beaches and coastal nature. As a part of a nature reserve, the Lammassaari is a recreational area accessible by dog boards, paths made of wooden planks. It's a perfect place for nature hikes and bird watching, while there are thousands of migrating birds in the area every spring and autumn.
Any trip to Finland wouldn't feel right without having proper sauna experience, and that's why our next tip what to do in Helsinki is a very unique sauna spot. This sauna connected to a restaurant by the Baltic Sea was nominated by the Time magazine as one of the world's 100 greatest places. Loili is an urban oasis stretching over the waterfront. There are 4 different types of saunas and relaxing outdoor and indoor areas. What makes this experience of Finnish sauna here so unique is the possibility of making a cold dip directly to the sea.
Helsinki has pretty easily walkable city center. However, if you have more time and want to see more than just the main sights, renting a city bike is a great way how to stroll the city. The city bike season lasts from April to October, and there are more than 4,000 bikes and over 400 bike stations. After registration in the HSL app, you can buy a daily, weekly or a seasonal pass. The bike paths in Helsinki are well marked, and over 1,020 kilometers network makes it easy to access all parts of the city on 2 wheels.
Speaking about bicycles, when you're not a big fan of this sport activity or you don't really want to return the bike every 30 minutes, don't worry. There are plenty of options where you can rent an e-bike in Helsinki to discover its wider areas.
We highly recommend exploring the Central Park, where you find numerous spots and biking trails in different levels of difficulty. Another cool bike route is a 150-kilometer long circle which leads around the city, and on e-bikes it can be definitely completed in one day.
The next thing on our Helsinki bucket list is the Sibelius Monument. This modern statue overlooking the sea stands in a tiny Sibelius park. It's a quite unique piece of art by Eila Hiltunen, which consists of more than 600 metal steel pipes. The wave-like structure represents music, and it's dedicated to honor the famous Finnish composer Jan Sibelius.
I fell in love with this typical Speaking about food, you probably already heard that the typical Finnish food are sausages, fresh cinnamon pastry, and black brewed coffee. All of these taste even better sitting by an outside fireplace next to the Baltic Sea. So that's why we put on our list the iconic Café Regatta, a great spot to refresh yourself at. Additionally, you can prepare the sausage here by your own by roasting it on the fire. What an authentic experience!
Would you believe this beautiful beach is in Finland? Locals believe that the Aurinkolahti in Vuosaari area is one of the best beaches in Helsinki. This beach consists of two long sandy coastlines divided by a rock in the middle. Aurinkolahti beach is easily accessible from the city center and it's well maintained. There is also a watchtower for lifeguards, an outdoor shower, a cafe, and so much more.
The next spot worth stopping by when in Helsinki is the Seurasaari Island. After crossing the wide wooden bridge which leads to the island, you run into adorable little squirrels which occupy this area.
This island is mostly known as the location of the Seurasaari Open Air Museum, which consists of old, mainly wooden buildings relocated from all around Finland and placed in the forest landscape of this island to protect its heritage.
Slowly coming to the end of our list with 20 best things to do in Helsinki, we had to include this incredibly cute hidden gem. Puuväylä, a wooden house district, was built for working classes during the early 19th century. Nowadays, many of these pastel-colored houses are empty, but it's a great and calm place for a nice walk.
Linnanmäki Amusement Park has been entertaining people since 1950. This amusement park has a wide selection of roller coaster rides from ultra scary to more easygoing. The original wooden roller coaster from 1951 remains the most popular one though. The area is huge and offers a lot of fun activities, shops and restaurants.
And last but not least, Helsinki is home to more than 80 museums of all kinds, from photography, arts and design to botanical, historical and many more. Additionally, each of them has a free entry once a month, so be sure to check their website when planning a visit.
And that's a wrap of our best tips what to do in Helsinki.
We just saved landing back in North Italy. Thank you so much for spending your time with us.
Hopefully you enjoyed Helsinki, and if you have any questions, feel free to leave us a comment down below, and we see you next week on our new adventures.
Bye guys!